I want to be a camp counselor because I've been in a leadership position with students when I was in marching band. I enjoyed having those kinds of responsibilities. I like being in a camp setting because it's more of a fun and casual learning experience for me and the students. And I think it'd be a great opportunity to do this over the summer. I think I would make a good camp counselor because I have experience being in charge of smaller groups of students, especially in a musical setting, like when I was a section leader in marching band. I have experience running sectionals, organizing events, and also sticking to an all day schedule. I was particularly stressed when I was a junior in my undergrad, and my junior recital and my finals were all coming up at the end of the semester. And I was just getting stressed and overwhelmed with everything that I had to prepare for. So what I did is to overcome it is I planned out a very detailed schedule of what to do and when to do it. So that way I would know that everything is getting enough attention, and it helped having a physical item to reassure me if I get stressed again, something to look at so I know that everything's planned out and it'll work out. I think I would be strongest in office work, rehearsal assisting, and general supervision of campers. I have experience doing all of those, especially from this semester with my graduate assistantship, doing a whole bunch of office work and copies and running stuff back and forth. Um, I think I would be weakest in probably equipment setup. That's just only if I'm dealing with some equipment that I've never dealt with before, but I would then learn how to set it up and then I'd be just fine at it. My strong attributes for camp employment are I'm motivated to complete tasks, I have a positive outlook on situations, I feel like I'm approachable and relatable to the students, and I have experience being in charge of smaller groups of students. What my weaknesses might be as a camp counselor are while I have experience being in charge of students like this, it has been a couple years since I've had to do this, so it might take me just a little bit of time to kind of get used to how to do all this again. And sometimes when I'm explaining something, if it's something I'm really familiar with, I might move a little fast for people who don't know exactly what I'm talking about. So sometimes they need to tell me to, slow it down and just kind of keep a steadier pace with some things. I don't have any preferences of assignment of duties during the camp. Again, like the last one, I don't really have a preference for which duties I'm assigned either way. I think people want to camp at Western because they might be familiar with the school and the campus or the area, and it's something that they're used to doing or want to go to. And another reason might be because you get the atmosphere and the feeling of a big university, but not all, there's not as many people as a big school. So you get a better ratio between all the students and the teachers or counselors or whatever they're coming here for. So they get more one on one time and just they feel more connected and part of what they're doing. Never been to a WIU summer music camp, and my other camp experiences are really more musical camps like band camp and stuff. And I had a great time doing all I did marching band for 8 years, so 8 band camps, and it's just a great way to really meet a bunch of people that you all have the same interest in, but you also connect beyond just music because you have other things to do and more free time to just bond and meet new people. I would want to do something like a team sport kind of thing, like a baseball or basketball, something where you can kind of connect more as a group and work together for something. And for evening entertainment, I think, you know, back when I did band camp, we would do like a talent show where you kind of do a skit or something as a group. or there would also be karaoke contests and stuff like that, which has always been fun. It's only okay to take someone off campus if it's for a already scheduled event or activity, like getting food or something like that. Or if there's, I feel like if there's some sort of an emergency and you have to take somebody somewhere to help them. If I caught someone drinking, I would find a head counselor or someone else in charge like that and inform them on what I had found or who it was, and then we would figure out what to do next about the situation. Some other things I consider as not being acceptable at a summer music camp would be, things like smoking or doing drugs, um, you know, using inappropriate language, being rude to other campers and or other people there, being disruptive during rehearsals and events. Just general things that you don't want to do anywhere really. I would first go to the student and ask if they're okay, find out what happened from them, and then I would find a head counselor or someone else in charge and let them know what I found out and what the kid told me, and then we would find a solution to stop it or not let it happen again. I've never really had a problem with following the rules or regulations of the school or anywhere else that I've been, so I wouldn't have a problem following them here at the summer camp. I've experienced leading groups of students in a camp-like and musical setting, and because of that, I've been involved with music so much in for over half my life now. I'm almost 24, and and this year I have experience being a graduate assistant, so I've also got experience doing more office work and behind the scenes planning and organizing events, and it's just given me a better knowledge of the campus here at Western.